We have a question from Scott. I was wondering, with your experience of sports conditioning, you can see a charlatan a mile off. You know what's hard about, yes, and I'm going to continue to read your question. And see the red flags of a waste of time. Being someone to whom was late to the exercise party and didn't look after themselves until later in life, I have trouble sometimes seeing the wheat from the chaff, especially since the innovations in cosmetic surgery, you aren't sure if they got this way from the program they are promoting. Well, Scott, I mean, there's a very famous person in this industry who had all these, he had a magic diet and a magic exercise program. And then one time, just kind of flippantly mentioned on one of his posts that, oh, yeah, I've been doing hormone replacement therapy. And of course, the person almost instantly went offline because, listen, if you're rubbing testosterone on yourself every single day, um, whether you do 5 sets of 2 or 2 sets of 5 ain't going to matter. The testosterone is going to take care of a lot of things. Anytime someone uses a word from another tradition, chakras, guru, sensei, samurai, um, the word warrior. I wrote that article for T Nation years ago where I had this next book, uh, and the first column was the number, and it was like 2 weeks. It was like 2, 4, 6, and then the next column was weeks, days, weeks, months. The next column was a list of words like warrior, convict, samurai, and now you'd have to throw in animals: tiger, leopard, swan. And then the last line was conditioning, strength, mass. Um, Greg Shepard had the book Eat Like a Tiger. Uh, there's that book, Being a Supple Leopard. I just saw another book where they had on the cover of the book is a jaguar. For some reason, y'all want to look like, cats, which now I feel like I'm Sammy Davis Jr. Hey, you cats. So I'm not saying that those books are charlatans. I'm not. I'm just saying when I see those certain terms, when I see certain words now, and it's not true 20 years ago, I'm like, oh, here we go. When I see cadence in a workout, 3 seconds up, 1 second pause, 4 seconds down, whatever, that, because how would you possibly think with a huge load? Like when I'm snatching, I'm trying to get the weight over my head. I'm not going 1,000, 1,000, 2. Oh gosh, there's so many things. Um, my friend Charles Staley one time told me that the word instantly was added to one of his books, um, how to gain 1 inch instantly to your arms in 2 weeks, and because the word instantly sold more books. And I thought that was fascinating because instantly and 2 weeks are both in the title, but by adding the word instantly, it got you going. When I see people come from here, it comes down to this: if it's not track and field, yeah, almost universally when I read a track and field strength coach, I nod along the entire time. I lean in, and it could be a distance coach, it could be anybody in track and field, because in track and field we have to. It's the time, it's the clock, and it's the tape. The timer and tape, the two T's. And the funny thing is, when you look at the Olympics, most people want to look like track and field Olympians. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, when I'm watching the Olympics or the World Championships, with anybody almost universally, one of the things that make, my God, their bodies. So Dan, what's their secret? And I was like, well, run 300-400 meters as fast as you physically can, and let me know what their secret is. Their secret is that that's really hard to do. Anytime someone talks about weightlifting and then has now listen, there are supplements I support, and I think you know that. There's a company called Hibernate. Well, they're in the pills are in my bathroom. Hibernate is a sleep formula that has magnesium and a few other things, and I like it a lot. Now, certainly, I can go over I'm in Utah, every drugstore, every supermarket, every place you go has supplements. Utah is a supplement friendly state. In fact, it was our senator who made the law that basically supplements are completely unregulated in the United States. And boy, I've had some people find out there was this great supplement back in the 80s that you could buy that it was just what I was told. It had not only high end uppers in it, but it had low end steroids in it, and people loved it, and it worked really really good. And so yeah, if a strength coach is also pushing supplements that you have to buy on their site, then I kind of go, oh, okay, here you go. Um, I like it when people are honest and candid. That's why I have great respect for, like, for example, West Side. Agree with them or disagree with them, they are candid about the fact that they use anabolics. So when I read their work, at least I know. At least I know. So those are mine. Um, it's funny because when you mentioned cosmetic surgery, I've had a ton. I've had 3 surgeries on this face because I've broken my nose many times and come. Oh yeah, so don't listen to me because I've broken. Yeah, there heard that one person a couple weeks ago say, "Don't listen to me because I've had surgeries." It's like, yeah, I've had surgeries because, in fact, it's on Instagram. I'm pinning a guy, and his defense is to put his hand here, and my nose broke. Boom! I pinned him, and then I bled all over everybody. Um, yeah, so I broke my nose in playing an American football game because I hit a guy so hard my helmet broke and it broke my nose. Uh, yeah, it's a fake tooth. I've had surgeries here. We had a surgery up here so I could breathe in this nostril. I wasn't able to do that for almost 40 years. So yeah, so yeah, I've had cosmetic surgery. Can you tell? Cosmetic surgery. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. The amount of lipo and here's something. If a woman gets breast augmentation and she's a fitness model, that's cosmetic surgery, and she looks different, and she has a different set of rules. I know some fitness models who have had massive amounts of lipo, breast augmentation, face work done, and they're on and they take amphetamines for fat loss, and they take anabolics for body strength. And then they say to do this workout program, but without the other things. I like your point. I beat it to death. I hope that helps Scott. I'm sure somebody's going to complain that I called out certain people, but I didn't. I don't think I meant to. Just if everyone could be honest for a weekend, you'd be shocked. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.